Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 011, Arithmetic, Section 3.7, Problem 4. This is Section 3.7, Problem 4. It says consider the numbers 85, 21, 42, 36, and 70, and find the mean, find the median, and find the mode. So for the mean, what we would have to do is add the numbers together. 85 plus 21 plus 42 plus 36 plus 70. Divide by how many numbers we have in the list. In this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. Now, if we have a calculator that we can use, that's what we would do. Add up the numerator, get an answer, hit divide, enter the 5, the denominator, equals, and we've got it. Now, for this class, we're not always supposed to use a calculator, so what we can do is just add them up by hand. So I'll go off to the side a little bit and write the numbers down vertically, because to add by hand going side to side is very tough. But vertically is not bad. So I have them all written down. Be careful, take your time. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. 14 plus 0 is 14. So 14, I'll write the 4 from the 14, take the 1 from the 14, carry it to the top of the next column, and add that column of digits. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. 15 plus 3 is 18. 18 plus 7 is 25. So I have a total of 254. So again, with a calculator, it would look like that. I think it makes it fairly clear when you write it side to side what you need to do, but to actually do the computation by hand, I kind of have to write it going up and down. So 254 divided by 5. Again, with a calculator, you would enter the numerator first. 254 divide by the denominator, 5 equals, and you'll get your answer. Now, when we don't have a calculator to use for this, what we'll do is do it the long way. So put the numerator of your fraction, the 254, inside the division symbol, the denominator outside, and do the division. So 5 divides into 2, 2 is not big enough, it won't go. 5 divides into 25, that goes nicely. So 5 times 5 is 25. Subtract, you get 0. Now bring down the next digit, the 4. 04 or just 4, 5 divides into 4, it's not big enough, so I have to put a 0. 0 times 5 is 0. Subtract 4 minus 0 is 4. Now, it didn't go in evenly. There is no next digit to bring down, so consider the 254 to be 254.0, and where I added that decimal, I have to add it vertically up into the numerator. Now, that 0 I added can be brought down next to the 4. So 4 with a 0 after it is a 40. Now, 5 times something is 40. It will fit in nicely now 8. 8 times 5 is 40. And when I subtract, I get a 0 for a remainder. So the answer for the mean is 50.8. I'll write that next to mean, 50.8. Now, for the median, what you have to do is find the middle of the list. Now, you have to put it in order. Now, coincidentally here, the middle is 42, and if we put it in order, we're going to get 42 again. So this time we would have gotten lucky if we didn't put it in order. But in order, the smallest number is 21. The next number is 36. The next biggest number is 42. After that, we have 70. And finally, 85. So we have that list of numbers that I'll draw a circle around. You want to find the middle of that list. Now, again, there are two cases. If you have an even amount of numbers in your list, you have to split the middle two numbers. The other case is if you have an odd amount, 5 is an odd amount, there is one number right in the middle. So for this particular list, that would be 42. There are two numbers that are smaller, two numbers that are larger. It's right in the middle. That makes 42 the median. Now next, the mode. The mode is the most common number in the list. Well, there are no numbers that are more common than any others in this list. There are no numbers that are repeated. So the answer for the mode is there is no mode. Now, when that's the case, don't put 0. No mode is different than putting 0. If you put 0, that means 0 shows up more than any other number in your list, which is not the case. You have to actually write no mode.